Water propagation versus soil propagation. Which is better for Monstera? When propagating a Monstera, one of the biggest questions many plant lovers ask is, should you propagate in water or should you plant the cutting directly into soil? Both methods can be successful, but they work in different ways and each has its own advantages and challenges. Some people love water propagation because they can watch the roots grow every day. Others prefer soil propagation because the cutting can develop directly in its final growing environment. In this video, we'll compare water propagation and soil propagation for Monstera, including the benefits, disadvantages, and which method may be better for beginners. 1. How water propagation works. Water propagation is one of the most popular methods for growing a new Monstera. The process is simple. Take a healthy cutting with a node. Place the node in water. Wait for roots to develop. Transfer the cutting to soil when the roots are strong enough. The biggest advantage of this method is that you can easily observe the progress. You can see new roots forming, root growth speed, the health of the cutting. This makes water propagation very beginner-friendly. Advantages of water propagation. Easy to monitor root growth. One of the best parts of water propagation is being able to see what is happening below the surface. If the cutting is healthy, you can watch roots slowly develop over time. Great for beginners. Water propagation is often recommended for beginners because it is simple and easy to understand. You do not need to worry about soil moisture levels in the early stages. Hash helps identify problems early because the roots are visible. You can quickly notice healthy white roots, damaged roots, signs of rot. This allows you to take action before problems become serious. 3. Disadvantages of water propagation. Although water propagation is popular, it also has some challenges. Roots need to adjust to soil. Water roots and soil roots develop differently. When you move a cutting from water into soil, the plant needs time to adapt. Some stress after transfer is normal. Water quality matters. Old or dirty water can create problems. You need to change the water regularly. Keep the container clean. Avoid letting leaves sit underwater. Longer transition process. With water propagation, there is an extra step. Root development in water, transfer to soil, adjustment period. This can take additional time. How soil propagation works. Soil propagation means planting the Monstera cutting directly into a growing medium. The cutting develops roots in the same environment where it will continue growing. The process includes choosing a healthy cutting, using a light, well-draining soil mix, keeping the soil slightly moist, providing proper light and warmth. Number 5. Advantages of soil propagation. Roots develop in their final environment. One major benefit is that the cutting does not need to transition from water to soil. The roots grow directly in the medium they will continue living in. Less transplant stress. Because there is no transfer from water to soil, the plant may experience less adjustment later. Hash, more natural growing process. Many growers prefer soil propagation because it follows the natural way plants grow. The roots develop while surrounded by soil, air, and nutrients. 6. Disadvantages of soil propagation. Soil propagation also has some challenges. You cannot see the roots. Unlike water propagation, you cannot easily check root development. You have to rely on signs like healthy leaves, firm stems, new growth. Watering requires more attention. Too much water can cause rot. Too little water can slow root development. Finding the right balance is important. Problems can be harder to notice. Root problems may develop below the soil before visible symptoms appear. 7. Which method is better for beginners? For beginners, water propagation is often the easier choice. Why? Because the process is easier to observe. Root growth is visible. Problems are easier to identify. However, soil propagation can also be successful if you understand how to manage moisture and soil conditions. 8. Which method produces stronger roots? Both methods can produce healthy Monstera roots. The most important factors are a healthy cutting, a strong node, good light, proper moisture, warm conditions. The propagation method itself is less important than providing the right environment. 9. Can you switch between methods? Yes. Many growers start with water propagation and later move the cutting into soil. Others start directly in soil. The important thing is to make the transition carefully and give the plant time to adjust. final thoughts. So which is better, water propagation or soil propagation? The answer depends on your experience and preference. Water propagation is simple, visual, and beginner-friendly. Soil propagation is more natural and allows the plant to develop directly in its growing environment. If you are new to Monstera propagation, water propagation may be the easiest place to start. Once you gain experience, you can try soil propagation and see which method works best for you. No matter which method you choose, a healthy cutting with a node and proper care are the keys to growing a beautiful new Monstera plant. Thank you for watching Plants Every Day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple indoor plant care tips. Be sure to explore our Monstera Propagation Guide playlist for more easy guides on growing healthy indoor plants. See you in the next video. Happy growing!